Are you tired of living with back pain and stiffness and you're ready to resolve it? Well, Pilates-based exercise can be a great way to ease back tension and stiffness, and it is shown to be a very effective method of exercising so you can create more length in your spine, take compression off your joints, and really start to feel better in a more holistic, natural way. My name is Dr. Dawn Andalone. I'm a physical therapist that specializes in treating back pain. And on this channel, I have a lot of helpful information for women who want to learn exercises, especially through a Pilates-based approach. Now, I've helped thousands of women that I have guided through Pilates-based exercise, and you can use equipment or you can do some mat exercises. So in this video today, I'm going to talk through some Pilates stretches that are effective in helping with immediate back pain relief. Now, I want to make sure that you have been cleared by your doctor for exercise. You're not having any major red flags like pain or weakness down the legs, or any problems in bowel or bladder function, or anything that is a significant concern that comes along with your back pain. But if you've been cleared with that and you want to start some gentle movement, some things that are going to be therapeutic for helping long-term relief of back pain and stiffness, these Pilates stretches that I'm going to go through are highly effective to do on a daily basis and can be able to help your posture and also help your flexibility and really target those muscles around your spine so you can start to feel better. There are a couple other things that I love to mention when I talk with women about back pain. If you're spending a lot of time sitting, maybe in the car or at a desk, you want to make sure that you're going to have a pillow or a cushion or something behind your lower back for support. This is going to allow your muscles to not have to do so much work. It'll help improve your posture and take away a lot of that compression that you'll get on your lower back by having your muscles get fatigued, because they are endurance muscles and they will get fatigued. So having a lumbar support, rolling a towel, or putting a small pillow behind your back can be very effective. And limiting your time of sitting. If you can sit no longer than 20 to 30 minutes, if you are having back pain, this can be a huge help as well. The other thing is staying hydrated. So hydration is super important for relieving back pain as another piece of the pie. So if you're dehydrated and your muscles and your joints are not getting enough fluid, then you are not going to have as much mobility and pliability in those tissues. So hydration is super important as well. Now, we're gonna go through those 5 Pilates-based stretches today, and something in a simple routine that's going to address movement in your spine in different planes. So listen to your body. Make sure if you're having anything uncomfortable or it doesn't feel right in your body, listen to your body and stop, and we can modify the exercise by dialing it down or take it out completely and go back to the ones that are feeling good for you. Now, the first stretch that we're going to do is one of my favorites. It is called a mermaid stretch. And in a mermaid stretch, you are going to sit with your legs in this position. I have my left leg in front in external rotation through my hip, and then my left leg behind me. Now, if this bothers you to sit like this through your hips, or it doesn't feel good on your knees, no worries. Do it from a chair where you're sitting in a chair. This is called Mermaid, and done a lot in a Pilates class. It is going to work on lengthening one side of your spine and stretching those muscles. So from this position, or if you're sitting in a chair and sitting with your feet flat on the floor, you're gonna take your opposite arm from the knee that's in front of you. You're gonna raise it up overhead. You're gonna lengthen that whole side of your body and try to anchor that hip down into the mat. And I'm gonna think of growing my spine taller, longer. And then I arch over to the side so I get a good pull down those muscles along the ribs and through my lower back muscles. And then take an inhale, bring it back. And then exhale, come on back over to the side. You can even play around with this and go over to the opposite side, which gets a deeper stretch through the hip that is down and then bring it back. So that mermaid stretch you can repeat 5 times on each side. You can switch the legs to the other direction. I have my right hand on the floor, my right knee and my right hand are next to each other, so right knee's in front, and then I bring my left arm up overhead and stretch to the side. Make sure you're not collapsing down, you're keeping your chest up and arching to the side like a C curve. So that is a mermaid stretch, one of my favorites. The next exercise is a segmental bridge. So you're going to be on your back with your knees bent. And from here, I take an inhale, and as I exhale, I tuck my hips, tuck my pelvis, and I'm gonna roll up through my spine. So I'm sitting on my shoulder blades. And then I reverse, make sure you're not holding your breath. You wanna breathe through this, and then lower down from ribs to lower back, and then finally your tailbone touches last. So curl through your spine, think of 1 vertebrae at a time lifting, and then 1 vertebrae at a time lowering back down. If this bothers your back, just go into a little pelvic rock, a little pelvic tilt. You don't have to lift all the way up and back down. You can just do a small movement there, but that is a segmental bridge. Next, number 3 is a diaphragmatic breathing exercise. So we want to use our diaphragm, our breathing muscle from here, and not breathe from our neck and shoulders. You want to place your hands over your lower belly and take an inhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And after doing a few of these, you want to notice that you're breathing from your belly. So you should feel the rise and fall here. And then you should also concentrate on feeling like you're getting the ribs almost expanding to your back, going into the mat through your back. And also your ribs are expanding side to side, kind of like an umbrella opening and closing. So taking that inhale and exhale, we are allowing our tailbone to kind of melt into the floor. This can also be helpful to place your feet up like this on a wall. And when you do that, it can be helpful for the pelvic floor to let everything, all the tension go there, and let the tension relieve in your lower back as well. After doing about 10 to 15 of those slow, deep breaths, you can do it with quiet, peaceful music or the lights off, somewhere where you can relax and be able to get that tension restored and released out of your lower back. It's a really helpful exercise to work on breathing when you have lower back pain. Now the next exercise, I'm gonna be on my side. This is a thoracic rotation. So from here, I have my hands straight out in front of me, and then my knees are stacked. I'm gonna be lifting the top arm and rotating my spine. And see how I'm twisting from my ribs? I'm not twisting from my arm and my shoulder, really tweaking here. You don't wanna do that. Just go to where it's comfortable, like you're getting a little stretch. You don't wanna overstretch this, but normal would be that you can get that shoulder blade all the way back to the floor. Many people are restricted through their thoracic spine, that upper part of their back, and having any restriction there in your upper back can create more tension in your lower back. So this rotation stretch, you can repeat that about 10 times on each side. Now, I love to address the thoracic spine like we just discussed, because this upper part of your spine and through your vertebrae can be locked down, especially for people that spend a lot of time sitting, or they can have a really flat thoracic spine where you should have a little bit of a curve and movement in extension and flexion and rotation. And when this is locked down, it affects your shoulders and your neck and also your lower back. So the last exercise that I'm going to walk you through is going on all fours, and you're going to create space between the shoulder blades and really stretch out that thoracic spine. So you'll take an inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to sink your belly button toward the floor, looking up, and then inhale, you're going to round your spine like an angry cat. Here's where you get that space in between your shoulder blades and your upper back. You can even lean backward a little bit. And then release with an exhale, and then inhale, round up, lean back just a little bit to where it's comfortable, a little stretch. Don't overstretch. and then release back down. You can repeat that about 10 times, getting that movement through your spine. Your spine is meant to be flexible, and Pilates-based exercises really create a lot more space between your vertebrae by lengthening your muscles and teaching your spine where it needs to be in space. So if you're going to lift something or you're going to twist and turn, these exercises are helping your brain recognize what that normal movement should be and allow those muscles to adapt to it. So that's where it can be very helpful to focus on the breathing, focus on the core muscles, and flexibility and strength are equally important. Now, if you enjoyed this and you found some relief with some of these stretches, I would try to do these consistently, maybe even twice a day, but doing them on a consistent basis is going to give you long-term relief. Nothing is a quick fix with back pain, so you have to find what works for you, but having a series of a few stretches and exercises that focus on your brain to body connection can be super helpful for relieving back pain in a more holistic manner. Now, if you like this video, I would invite you to hit subscribe so you can get notified when we release more videos, and go back to my other Pilates-based exercise videos so you can learn more about the benefits of Pilates, especially in helping relieve back pain and stiffness and tension. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that was helpful.